The Diaz brothers be killing you. Would you ever fight one of them?
All the hard work, sacrifice, it's all coming down to this.
I think one headline that didn't pan out this year was CM Punk.
I didn't sweat and cry all those tears and drip all that blood for no reason.
I think the iron was hot when he first walked out on the WWE.
My dream is to be the UFC champion.
You don't just jump into the sport and say you're going to compete.
I've got to destroy whoever they put in front of me. I'm not going to let someone hijack my destiny.
Every one of these fighters here honestly believe that this is their time, and they're right. This is their time. This is their opportunity to reach out and grab everything they ever dreamed of. Welcome to The Ultimate Fighter.
And there's a reason why they're telling him to take his time.
We all know that next-gen gaming is the second life of reality. And nothing proves that like UFC 2 as CM Punk attempts to fight his way into the Ultimate Fighter house.
Let's go!
Now, Punk faced adversity almost immediately, but he was able to rebound once the fight went to the ground for what some would call a desperate submission. Will this be how CM Punk's career unfolds? Will his standing be a liability? And can his submission game keep saving him if it is? What's important now is that the punker is in the Ultimate Fighter house. And he's acting like he belongs there. Immediately, this guy starts training stand-up like crazy. When he goes in against black guy / kickboxer, he doesn't want to act like he did in the other fight. He will not let that happen again. Look at these grades.
Couple things we want to fix, but nothing that's going to stop you from getting that title.
CM Punk wants to win. He wants to win like he has a fucking Nazi tattoo on his pec. He's going in to win. Unfortunately, we saw more of the same. He couldn't find his range. CM Punk was getting beat on the feet, but once it went to the ground, things changed. Between fights 2 and 3, Punk started training the ground. He started embracing what's getting him there.
Great job. Good job, brother. Nice work.
He's realizing he has elite submission skills, something we all expected, and that maybe stand-up isn't his game.
Soften him up. Free at action there. Man, you really came a long way. I like what I saw in that.
And watch this guy come jiving in from Brazil. He didn't even wipe his feet when he entered the fucking cage. No respect. Punk wants to drop this fuck. He trained ground, but he might stay on the feet. Let's hear how guest commentator Ryan Van Vliet / Vleeties called this live fight.
CM Punk, he's got him locked up. They're just standing there, they're switching, and CM Punk using those hips. Great judo throw by Mr. Punk. Elbows to the face, and a little more, guard or whatever it's called in UFC. Robero's giving him his back, not a wise move, but great counter. Now Punk on his back. What is gonna happen here? Punk giving him his back. Oh, and smart move by Mr. Punk, taking it back to his feet, and a hip toss once again by CM Punk, using that amateur wrestling background that he got in the streets of Chicago, and the elbows to the face. It is all over. It is all over, Mr. Punk. CM Phil Brooks, undefeated in the UFC, making his debut here in the octagon. Elbows to the face, monster logo in the ring. We've come so far from main eventing WrestleManias and SummerSlams to beating this guy with his elbow. No elbow pad for CM Punk, by the way, and he did not use the elbow with the spiderweb tattoo. What's that about? I would have liked to just smash him with the spiderweb a few times. Really emphasize that he is a man and he is the future of UFC. I'm liking this UFC if it's got CM Punk in it. They just need some sort of storylines. There's never really storylines going on in UFC that they're not highlighting the stories very well. I know these two guys are going to fight. I know sometimes there is like a McGregor Diaz, we hate each other, blah, blah, blah. I need a lot more like CM Punk's drunk dad isn't invited into the UFC gym, so Dana White won't let him in, but Punk is like, no, you're going to let my dad in, and then he kicks him in the head, and then they get to go in, and someone's winning a title eventually. I'm definitely a fan of CM Punk. I don't even know who Henry Ribeiro is, but I'm just glad that he's doing the job for CM Punk. He's the one, this is a squash match. We're setting up CM Punk to fight some real people, and we would love to see him fight the Green Ranger. I'd rather have, I don't know why that match wasn't allowed to happen. Why can't we do a Green Ranger versus CM Punk? Sort of a like celebrity boxing. Let's just do that. But it's kind of legit because these guys are both trained in these two, in the fighting world. So why wouldn't we allow that to happen? Henry Ribeiro, he's not on any 90s TV shows. This match makes no sense to me. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad CM Punk wins, but who's next for this guy?
Now, before this fight, CM Punk gained about 1,600 fans for a funny joke at a press conference, and we have a clip of that.
The Diaz brothers be killing you. Would you ever fight one of them?
The Diaz brothers be killing me.
Yeah. Would you fight one of them?
I'll answer your question if and when you turn your shirt inside out.
The Diaz brothers be killing you. That CM Punk is something else. God, I hope he kills this jiving motherfucker. Oh, look who's back. Oliver fucking Gibson. Kickboxer extraordinaire. Well, we all know what happened last time. Let's patch into the live feed and hear Heffin' Murder do live commentary for this CM Punk fight.
You're watching CM Punk versus Herberdine here. CM Punk breaking in that virgin nose against the one, the only Herberdine. He's dodging back here. Ooh, uppercut, swing. Herberdine is down. Did a better job in this fight than any of his refereeing matches, so I'll give him that. This match lasted under 20 seconds, but at least I didn't have to pay $60 fucking to watch it. CM Punk is celebrating like the little Nancy boy he is. Swings on Herberdine, swings on him again. Herberdine head plants the floor there, breaks his neck on the landing. Pretty sure he's going to need the medical herbs to get over this one. I'm disappointed CM Punk did not whap out to go to sleep. I was about 90% sure he was going to perform it. But here he goes, one last hit on this over-medicated piece of shit. Stay straight edge, you little bastard. Guess who's going to win? It is not the Mandingo. It is CM Punk. The Diaz brothers be killing Herberdine.
Up next, it's a welterweight showcase between CM Punk and Big Daddy.
I want you to hear me get in the booth just now. I've been watching, I've been listening, I've been feeling, I've been knowing, I've been me. My name? All rise for the Hamilton anthem. Critics that can't stand them, triggers that can't blam them, executives that...
Big Daddy, he is looking for a dominant victory as he works his way towards the octagon.
He's an excellent grappler. What he wants to do here is get a hold of his opponent and bring the fight to his world. Either press him up against the cage, rough him up with dirty boxing, or drag him to the ground, control him, and possibly submit him.
CM Punk, ready to go to battle, put on a show.
Bring this fight to the ground where he should have an advantage, utilize his ground and pound and his submission skills.
Punk walked out 6 months before this fight. That's not quitting, though. And if they fired him, they would have been wrong.
These two fighters will be competing tonight in the octagon to determine who will be the winner of this season's Ultimate Fighter. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois.
He's got Colt Cabana in his corner here. 2 of them, apparently. He's got 2 Colt Cabanas behind him. And he is ready for this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2. Comes out swinging.
Really good job of landing that series of punches.
Nice kick. Solid jab by CM. That jab. Oh, that rocked him.
On the
That's
feet.
it. He's out.
It is
He is
all
out.
over.
Wow.
It is
what a
all
knockout.
CM
Man.
Punk is here to stay.
Big straight shot for the victory.
Let's hear live commentary from the TWFS UFC expert, Forrest Silva.
Look at this.
All right. Why the fuck did Kevin send me this? It's just CM Punk punching a vaguely Asian-looking man wearing tight orange shorts and then whiffing a punch.
Let's see that again.
2 straight rights. This is Bush League level striking. This is not a guy who should be training at Rufus Sport. This is a guy who's training at someone's backyard. Why did they give Punk those tight trunks? I get he wore undies in WWE, but why not just give him board shorts? Like don't make it noticeable about the tiny package. He won the Ultimate Fighter? He's like 40. Fucking, I got sent the dumbest thing. I woke up to this. Was working last night, and I came home. It's like, oh, here's a message from Kevin. Oh, it's Vleet clip. And I'm like, all right, I'll watch that tomorrow. Woke up, Kevin said, hey, do a commentary of it. And I did. And he sent me this crap. Fucking Kevin. Guy's a lunatic.
This guy's shown his work in the gym. He's had a couple full training camps. A couple great submissions, a couple knockouts, but what awaits CM Punk in the real fighting world? UFC 2. No more of this fucking Ultimate Fighter training wheel shit. Can he take a real man to the ground? Can he knock a real man's chin off? Will he get Robbie Lawler's title? Who will his biggest rival be? Hopefully it's that English guy. Like beating him twice. CM Punk made that funny joke on a press conference too. I like beating him twice. Let's see him come on up. Shit, nigga, stupid, nigga. He still has that Nazi tattoo on his kid. But his career is ready to begin. So stay tuned to the whole effing show to find out how it goes. As we play Second Life, aka UFC 2, as CM Punk.
This is Shake and Steak Roberts. Listen to the whole effing show.
That is.
Don't you dare fucking miss it.
Awesome. I almost ruined it.
And ruin it, you piece of shit.
Proving the doubters wrong. Look at him. Pepsi tattoo ass motherfucker. Proving them doubters wrong. I feel like I'm watching my son do this shit.